We're talking a lot of different connections, many more that I can state right now.
Hey guys, so there is a new effort in the case of the Nexium sex trafficking cult to charge Claire Bronfman with additional charges related to her gaming of the immigration system and also perjury. So I spoke all last night with a whistleblower, a former employee of Nexium. I've done now countless hours of interviews about the Nexium human trafficking cult. The mainstream media is trying to make this into a Me Too story. They're trying to make Keith Raniere out to be a Me Too boogeyman and put out a Lifetime miniseries saying that this was a sex cult. He was preying on women. He was a misogynist. They are obscuring the true facts of the case. And the true fact is that this was an international human trafficking operation that has all been proven in court, that's all been proven by witness testimony, and I am putting together the entire full story, and I have the green light to do so from the Epoch Times newspaper, which is the greatest newspaper in the world. Now, Claire Bronfman was giving fake visas to Mexican little girls to come over the border and be part of rituals at the Nexium sex cult with Keith Raniere during the time that her cult was illegally bundling money for Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign, during the time that Kirsten Gillibrand was looking the other way because her father, Doug Rutnick, was a very big lobbyist and an employee of the Nexium sex cult. Meanwhile, her stepmother, Gwen Belcourt, Doug Rutnick's wife, was an active member of the Nexium cult. So
women
we know
preying
the term
on girls.
branded from social media because this cult was branding women while Kirsten Gillibrand's own family was actively involved in it. So these are the kinds of stories that I've broken. I'm putting together the entire story now as we go into this next phase of this, because with Epstein out there and the Nexium and Epstein links are everywhere. This is big stuff, and President Trump needs to go on offense right now.
All right, guys, so what it looks like here is Keith Raniere and his little Nexium group is going to be set up as the fall guys, right? While they are dirtballs, and I agree they need to spend the rest of their life in jail, if not worse, they are not just the little bitty group they want you to think. As he said, international.
Are they the State Department?
Cult. And they were into some very
Hillary?
creepy stuff here. Talking about, subjecting these kids to certain Clockwork Orange-like scenarios. Let him continue here, and we'll talk a little bit more after he's done. This is just craziness.
Now, I knew this story changed, and this story changed very dramatically in 2017 when a group called Veterans on Patrol found a child's skull in a bunker in Tucson, Arizona. They put out an alert. The Tucson police.
Remember when the New York Times said I was full of shit and a conspiracy theorist because I talked about President Trump ending human trafficking?
Wigs for children. This was obviously a human trafficking bunker. Now, it turns out that land was owned by a company named Cemex. The principal stakeholder in Cemex is a firm called Bronfman E.L. Rothschild, a partnership between the Bronfmans and the Rothschilds. Matthew Bronfman, Claire Bronfman's own brother, is the director, the manager, the chief executive of that firm. So the Bronfman family literally owned the land where this was found, okay? And all over the world, people started asking questions about human trafficking. And I turned to the person next to me at the time, I said, we've got this story now because we've got the entire map of human trafficking. And if you look at it, you look at the Rainbow Cultural Garden daycare centers that Claire Bronfman and the Nexium cult was financing. This is where they were performing human experiments on children. Okay, this is where they were, doing a Clockwork Orange type experiments, holding people's eyes open and subjecting them to horrible films, collecting
to
data,
create multiple
neurological
personality
data on them.
disorder.
They were running Rainbow Cultural Garden daycare centers in Guatemala, in Mexico, and in the United States. We know now, Claire Bronfman, it all came out in court at Brooklyn Federal Courthouse. She was giving fake visas to the children to get them into this country. This is why the political establishment does not want a border wall. This is why the political establishment wants to keep the border wide open.
Wants to keep the border wall open. I do agree. I mean, Q's been telling us why they want to keep that border open, right? Hey, look it. Didn't kill himself. But yeah, we know they want to keep that border open for their benefit, right? President Trump wants to shut it. He knows drugs, illegals, children are coming through there, some bad hombres as well. So guys, just a quick reminder, we're going to be doing a live stream at noon Monday, 11/11.
Thank you, Space Shot.
Myself, Bree will be on there as she was the producer of the awesome video.
The choice to know is yours,
have my brother
people.
Severe, Jason was a Gentile, and Dylan from